And then we noticed that the caravan site we were staying at had these really cute looking cabins behind us. So Chris said, shall I go see if they've got 2 available? And we'll just book into 2 of these for the night and we'll just stay here. So that's what we did.
You know, as if there wasn't anything left to be shocked by in the YouTube world, these so-called family channel bosses who seem to masquerade as parents, the lengths and depths they'll actually go to make their particular brand of exploitation the exploitative content to see on YouTube. We've been privy to the most intimate and most private details of these family vlogger kids' lives. From their very first period to their very first time bra shopping, along with being shown all kids from all different angles. Chris Ingham, I'm looking specifically at you. Hell, some of these kids were even born on YouTube. Imagine having your entire life broadcast from the day you were born. Not even, like, you don't even get a little bit of leeway. No, the day you come out of the womb, that is the day you're going to start earning your, start earning your keep. Alright? As I said, we've pretty much seen it all. Heard it all. Cringed at it all. Not much shocks me anymore. Then this happened.
So we've come up with a genius idea and also a challenge. So in these cabins we have a sauna. So me and the girls were thinking, how about we do last to leave the sauna? Now this is a challenge, like a proper challenge for us, because first of all, saunas are obviously very, very warm.
Did you learn about that in your science classes that you didn't take during your GCSE fiasco? Just a quick question though, Isabel. Did you actually get permission from your parents to be sticking? Because, it's not just you, it's your 2 younger sisters. You have to look after them as well, or isn't that a thing in your family?
And I feel like we're really tempted to, I feel like I'm going to be really tempted to come out. But I feel like it's also like a good detoxing experience, just like chill and chat and talk.
That's bad luck.
Anna's got a long sleeve costume. I've got a bikini, so I'm good.
Yeah. I think
that's bad.
I don't know where the top half of my swimming costume
And Esme's lost the top half of her swimming costume, so she's having to go in a t-shirt.
That's the worst. No, it's not a t-shirt, it's a crop top t-shirt. That's fine. That's still like sticky.
That's just, I'm going to be completely honest.
Good. Honesty is very good in this day and age. I'm glad you're going to be completely honest. You're going to be honest that you shouldn't have mentioned the fact that your younger sisters are forgetting their bikinis. They don't have the tops and whatnot. Just a little bit inappropriate, don't you think there? Just a smidge.
I'm not too sure what the purpose of this is. It was just in the sauna. I think you just put, I think what you do is you put cold water in it.
I'm gonna die.
And then it like steams.
Are you using this towel as well?
Just a quick point of note. I realise that quite a few of you are probably going to be thinking, well, Dougal, why are you going in so hard on Isabel? Right? She's just a child. Yep. You're absolutely right. She is just a child who is an adult in a few months' time. And I feel that, she has a duty of care when it comes to her 2 younger sisters. And what she is about to do is everything that is wrong with everything that this family stand for. Because she has grown up on YouTube. She's grown up, she's been exploited, she's been this and that and the other, and she knows how it works. Yet she proclaims to love her sisters dearly. And still, she goes ahead with this.
The sauna is all heated up. Last to leave the sauna wins 50 quid.
So what is to follow now was some sort of DIY manual on how best to pimp out and simultaneously kill off your kids, should you so wish to do so. From the very first moment you opened up their video, hit in that thumbnail, which was of Their eldest lying in a predator's dream position, albeit she's that adult that I mentioned in a few short months. That's right, Isabel, an adult, yet still no closer to being prepped for the real world, are you? But I digress. From that wondrous thumbnail to the second eldest announcing words that I would much rather not repeat in conjunction with a 13-year-old child, Chris, you certainly really did know what you were doing with directing that particular scene, didn't you? There are 3 girls in swimwear, towels, drapes, etc, etc. You know what I'm talking about here, Chris, don't you? Exactly. You went all out for the attracting that sort of audience, and that's all that I can say. I'm trying my best not to show too many clips of this for obvious reasons, you know, because I can't. It was just that bad. And Chris, you know it was bad. The rock bottom levels that you, Chris, have stooped to in order to drag your channel out of the gutter. It is despicable. Top quality editing and dream destinations will only take you so far. When all else fails, bring out the pimping of your kids to every predator online. With every word scripted and every action directed, those kids are so brainwashed into believing this is normal. Trust me, this is not normal. This is so far from normal. Normal is a dot to you.
I was totally over the line.
Over the line? You're so far past the line that you can't even see the line. The line is a dot to you.
And not to be outdone by the very well thought out sweating in a sauna storyline, the second and more compelling storyline of death by overheating was a sight to behold. I mean, would they, wouldn't they? It was so dramatic, wasn't it? It kept us on tenterhooks for the entire episode. Last to leave the sauna challenge. What can you do? Over an hour, in their own words, was how long their 10-year-old stayed in there for.
I think I'm gonna have to get out. Like, I really thought I was gonna get so much further, but we've been here nearly like an hour now and I'm so hot. I'm so hot. We've nearly used all the water as well.
Fun fact, did you know that children under the age of 12 should spend no longer than 15 minutes in a sauna? Even funner fact, did you know that kids can dehydrate from overheating in a sauna, which can cause, yeah, you guessed it, it can indeed cause death. So, please take your maximum 15 minutes and then take your 1 hour that you actually spent in the sauna with little to no hydration, because as they stated, the water had gone hot for some reason. So, just where was this death-defying movie set? That would be courtesy of the lovely people at Karasjok Camping.
Karasjok?
Yep, you can pop that up. I won't pronounce it correctly.
Their ever so lovely cabins, of which Chris went to great lengths to showcase. Sponsored, freebie, who knows. The very fact they allowed such a harmful filming session, plus a child predator's wet dream, to be filmed on their premises, and when they're made aware of it, not only do they not distance themselves from these twats, they actively engage with them. That is all that you need to know about the morals of this business. Side note, Chris and Sarah, staying in 2 cabins, leaving your 3 girls alone. Ordinarily, I wouldn't have any major problem with that. I mean, Isabel, the 17-year-old, is just about old enough to look after the other 2, I guess.
So because we've got so many of us, so many kids, we have uno cabin, dos cabin. So we'll see what these fools are up to right now. Right, what's going on in here? What's going on in here?
However, not telling them, and seriously, the worldly wise Ingham kids who have been around and around the world so many times over and over and are so knowledgeable about just about everything, and yet they do not know that when you stay in a cabin in the middle of a strange country, you should probably lock the doors. I am genuinely astounded they're not aware that you need to do this. Yes, on this occasion, the only weirdo creeping in the shadows was Chris Ingham. But it may not just be him next time. He could bring a friend. Only joking, Chris. We know you don't have any friends. It could have been anyone is the point. I guess that form of parenting comes directly out of Sarah's child-led manual. The same one that showed Jace just how to survive foreign kidnapping situations from the age of 4 months. Spanish beaches, eh? Ain't no Spanish beach can stop an Ingham baby. Chris and Sarah, the whole thing overall was disgusting. You should both be utterly ashamed of yourselves. It is just... And also, Ms. Norway of Camping Situ Sauna fame, you too should be ashamed of yourself. To allow this to go on your premises, on your valued premises, where people come to stay, it is nothing short of I'm not even going to say the word. I don't want to say the word, what I'm thinking in my head, right? But you just can't. You can't allow this sort of thing to go on. This is like a film set with children in a sauna. You get where I'm going with this, right? It's not right. It can't be right. You can't allow it to happen. Chris and Sarah, we expect you to be party to this sort of thing. Time after time it happens. Other people who are involved now, I just can't get my head around why you would want this to happen. Did they tell you they were going to do this beforehand? Did they get permission to film this on site? Did you okay it? Did you view the video before it went up? What exactly was going through your mind when you allowed this sort of content to be filmed at your resort? Unbelievable. So, everybody, I've got some news. Right, if you have been following me for a while, you'll know that at one point or other, I had the brainwave to write a story, write a book. It's kind of my life, a life story, a life book thing, right? Quite a few of you purchased it, you know. I'm not saying it's the best book in the world. This is not the best sales pitch either. I'm not even trying to sell it to you, but what I would like to bring to your attention is that for the final time ever, and this isn't just like a quick go out and buy it sort of thing, but for the final time ever, I am going to put it on sale for those of you who do not currently have a copy and would like to purchase a copy. You too can be like Christopher Ingham and have a copy of my book. There you go. Now, it's only going to be available strictly until the end of March. The end of this month, that is. So it's only like 3 weeks. And after that, I'm taking it off, because personally, I'm not, like, it was never intended to be sold to people. I didn't write it for that reason, but since I've done YouTube, people have wanted to purchase it, so that's why I've done it. So if you would like to have an insight into certain aspects of my own life, you can do so, and if not, that's fine too. And so link is in the description. Please click on it, take a look. Until next time, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment everything you want to comment down below, and remember, please do not film your kids in saunas. That's the only request I have for the day. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of your kids. Bye bye.